Yes, we are. Hello guys, welcome to the new video. So today we'll be discussing about the must-have skills in order to get the data job. Let's say data analyst, data engineer, business analyst, or even data scientist, right? So whatever skill set which you are seeing on the screen. So कोई भी इंटरव्यू देने से पहले किसी भी पोजीशन के लिए जो मैंने अभी बोला है ये स्किल सेट यू मस्ट बी नोइंग, राइट? एंड आई टेल यू व्हाई दे आर इंपॉर्टेंट. द फर्स्ट वन इज एडवांस एक्सेल एंड VBA. So Microsoft Excel. So whenever you are dealing with this small chunk of data or smaller data set, Microsoft Excel is something which is most widely preferred as a data analysis tool in order to make the summary reports or do the data analysis on top of the data which you have, right? So आपको समझ में आना चाहिए कि किस सिनेरियो में आपको कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज़ करना है, कौन सा पिवट टेबल बनाना है, कौन सा पिवट चार्ट बनाना है. So you have to be well versed with that. So that's why advanced Excel is something which you should be knowing, right? VBA, why VBA is very important? Let's say you have a daily job, and that daily job comprises of multiple steps in order to achieve the final output, right? Or final summary report out of it, right? And you are doing on a daily basis, and you are just investing 3 and 4 hours on a daily basis. So that is not important, right? That hard work is not important. You can easily automate that stuff with the help of a VBA, right? That 3 and 4 hours which you are putting in on a daily basis can be done within 3 minutes, and that's why VBA, it makes VBA very powerful, right? So always remember that the smart work is way superior than the hard work, and that is very important. And that will be important in your journey ahead as well. The second part which is very important is SQL, right? So it's a bread and butter if you are into a data field, right? So अगर आपको छोटा डेटा है, बड़ा डेटा है, मीडियम साइज है, लार्ज चंक ऑफ डेटा है, लार्ज वॉल्यूम ऑफ डेटा है, टेराबाइट्स ऑफ डेटा है, जो उतना भी डेटा है, so that will be eventually in a database, right? And you should be knowing how to access or manipulate a database so that you can you can make the data as per the business requirement. So right, so it's a database querying language which is SQL. It helps you to retrieve data from a database, insert the record into a database, update the data, delete the data, create new databases, create new views, create new tables. So it gives you n number of functionalities. If you have a data into database, you can do anything from the data as per the business requirement you have, and that's makes SQL very powerful, and you should be knowing that. That's why SQL is very important. The third is Python, right? So you should be knowing Python for task automation. Let's say you have any web automation to do, right? Which is something getting the data from any website or scrapping data from any website, that can be done with the help of Python, right? And Python along with Selenium. Let's say you have to do any data analysis, right? That can be done using Python. If you have to do any data visualization, that can be done using Python. So one scripting language should always be in your bucket, so that you can do this n number of things in order to make sure that you are reaching to the right output, right? And at the end, which is the Tableau or Power BI. So let's say what will be a final deliverable, that will be something kind of a report which is easily understandable to our stakeholders, right? Because they should be making the informed decision as per the patterns which they see in the form of the data. That's our job. So they don't know majorly of the backend thing, but if whatever they are seeing visually, that should be impactful, and that should be telling the right scenario first of all, right picture to the stakeholder. So that's why Tableau and Power BI is being so powerful, so that they can translate the technical things into the easily understandable charts, right, or graphs. So using which the stakeholders can make the informed decisions by seeing those charts and the graphs. Guys, for listening. That's it for today's video. Let's meet you in the next video. Bye bye.